viewers, we can see that this earthquake, ranging from 7.2 to 7.6, has hit the western coast of Japan. As our colleague Samiksha was just sharing with us the details that the earthquake, due to this earthquake, a tsunami warning has been issued in Japan, especially in the coastal areas of Ishikawa, Niigata, Toyama and Yamagata prefectures. More updates are awaited on the same, and also waves of up to 5 meters have been predicted for the Noto Peninsula in Ishikawa. So, while the residents of the West Coast have been asked to evacuate immediately, any advisory or any instructions from the authority needs to be coming, and we are still looking for that. All right, we are back to Samiksha. We have with her again. Also, Samiksha, can you please tell us that if any advisory has been officially issued by the authorities over there?
Well, an advisory has been issued, Nikita, particularly to people living along the western coastal areas of Japan. This as a major tsunami is expected that could reach the country's western coast after an earthquake measuring almost 7.6 magnitude hit these areas along the western coast of Japan. As we speak, the first waves of tsunami can also be seen in certain areas along the coastal regions. But this is a high intensity magnitude, somewhere between 7.4 to 7.6, as is being reported. In fact, in central areas as well, warnings have been issued to people to evacuate at the earliest. The visuals on our screens shows the kind of damage, the aftermath, as well as those tremors being felt across the coastal areas of Japan. People being urged to evacuate on immediate basis. These are initial inputs, Nikita, as we are gathering, but just a recap of what we know so far. A tsunami warning has been issued for regions including Ishikawa, Niigata, Toyama and Fukui, as well as Hyogo prefectures in Japan. People being asked to evacuate on immediate basis. First waves of tsunamis also being observed in central, in western coastal areas of the country, Nikita.
All right, Samiksha. All right, viewers, this is a developing situation and we will keep you updated with more developments. To take you back to what has happened on New Year's Day in Japan, an earthquake ranging from the magnitude of 7.2 to 7.6 has hit different parts of Japan. A tsunami warning has been raised by the authorities, and as you can look at the different images, the instructions from the authorities in Japan are awaited as of now at this juncture, but a tsunami warning has been issued, especially for the coastal areas of Ishikawa, Niigata, Toyama and Yamagata prefectures, and waves of up to 5 meters have been predicted for the Noto Peninsula in Ishikawa.
And Nikita, we are getting more inputs right now. This is a US-based agency that said that tsunami waves are possible within 300 kilometers of the epicenter of Japan's western coast after the earthquake struck the region. So this is within 300-kilometer periphery of this epicenter of Japan's western coast, where a tsunami is expected. As we speak, people are being advised to immediately evacuate. A tsunami warning being issued not just by the Japan agencies but a US-based agency as well. That's quoted as saying that the tsunami waves are possible within 300 kilometers of the epicenter of Japan's western coast after the earthquake of almost 7.6 magnitude hit the western areas. So just a recap again of the details coming in. It's a tsunami threat that is in effect along Japan's west coast. This after a magnitude earthquake measuring 6.3 hit the region. In fact, there was another earthquake that hit the region measuring between 7.4 to 7.6. As we speak, people are being advised to evacuate on immediate basis. In fact, the high magnitude earthquake has even resulted in power outages in Tokyo, and a tsunami, yes.
You know, Samiksha, as we speak about tsunami and this earthquake, which is of a major, which is of ranging from 7.2 to 7.6 magnitude, we also know that Japan has had a history of earthquakes and also tsunamis, and severe natural disasters. In fact, there in 2011 also, Samiksha, there was this Japan earthquake and tsunami at the same time, which was in the category of a severe natural disaster. That point of time, it had occurred in northeastern Japan, and it had taken place in the month of March in 2011. You know, in that case also, it actually started with a very powerful earthquake, and later on, as today also advisory has been issued to take precautions as earthquake, a tsunami alarm has been raised, especially in the coastal areas of Japan. Then also, it started with an earthquake, and then it converted massively in it triggered a tsunami in 2011 in Japan. And right now, while we are waiting for the latest updates and developments on the situation, more information from the authorities of Japan, people have also been asked to evacuate. We can see the visuals, we can see things and everything moving and a chaos happening. Waves of water has been raising up to 5 meters, and also this whole precautionary advisory has been released for all these coastal areas. So we have to see right now how the situation goes, whether this earthquake will also yet again, is Japan at the risk of inviting yet another tsunami? And viewers, we talk about tsunami after this earthquake because Japan has had a history of earthquakes which have been accompanied by tsunami. Last time in 2011, it happened in March.